What is up, guys? Crypto Bera here, back with another market update, and it looks like we have broken down of the small uptrend that we had here. So we had broken down before, claimed back these support levels, tried to reclaim the line, but it looks like we're falling short once again, and we actually broke down. So we're currently on the daily chart, and right now it is critical for us to hold these support levels of around 118k. Otherwise, we will be looking at a steep drop, dropping back to the support levels of around 112k. However, if we do hold these support levels and reclaim them, we could be looking at some sideways action first before we actually move above and reclaim the higher levels here. So unfortunately, our ideal scenario of reclaiming this line and climbing back up to the rising wedge hasn't yet happened. However, I do think we might see a reversal here. So I'm just gonna quickly hop back to the 4-hour chart, and as you can see right here, we are seeing a falling wedge pattern, which means that we have lower highs and also lower lows, but the lower highs are actually steeper, meaning sellers are losing momentum, and a falling wedge is a pattern that usually breaks out to the upside. So I can also show you this big pattern right here, the huge falling wedge that we had in the month of August, which took about 2 weeks for us to break out. But as you can see, we tested the bottom line multiple times, but eventually also broke out to the upside and actually also perfectly reached our target of around 117k. So this pattern right here that we're currently in looks pretty similar, but we are at a crucial point where we are touching the bottom line. So it is definitely very important that we hold these levels and move back upward. So if we do see a breakdown from this line, I would definitely wait till you see a retest and breakdown to confirm the breakout for sure and potentially open some trades, because this bull market has seen a lot of fake outs from the patterns that eventually reversed and went back upwards. And let's also have a quick look at the ETF inflows. So as you can see, we had a huge amount of inflows starting from the 13th of September all the way up until the 8th of October. So any inflow that is around 500 million can be seen as something that is significant. Right now we had a small inflow of around 200 million, which won't have a huge impact on the market. And then lastly, also taking a look at the liquidation heat map, where as you can see, we took out a lot of liquidity at those levels when we went upwards, and currently still have some liquidity sitting at the 116k level. So it is definitely possible that we swoop this up if we're continuing to go upwards. So if we also take a look at the upside, we have a big pocket of liquidity sitting around 126k. Obviously, after the recent top, people opening a lot of shorts. So that was the market update of today. Definitely keep an eye out for this line, and I'll see you in the next video.